What's up, guys? Today we are back with another video, and we are doing the weekly update. This week is decent, to say the least. It's not the best. It really isn't the worst. It's pretty decent. Bonus is one really good one. Some good discounts, but other than that, it's kind of meh. Starting off with the weekly challenge though. We have win 3 death matches, which ties into a bonus this week, which is completing if you oh my gosh, if you complete 5 community jobs this week, you get another 500k. If you've done it already, resets, you can get another 500k, and those community series jobs are times 3, so you can do 3 death matches, or you can do them all death matches, win 3 of them, get an extra 100k on top of that 500k. I wonder if they have like more death matches featured this week, because death matches themselves aren't on bonus, so there isn't races. It seems like, yeah, death matches, and that's got some last team standings. Um, Bowling versus RPG, that seems pretty fun. Trucks versus BMX. Oh, that one's alright. RPG versus Insurgent versus this one's pretty fun. King of the Hill, Atomizer. Usually, oh, that'd be kind of fun. Four Wheels Hills. Okay. Double Chance. I've played this before. Oh! Is this... maybe? Is this the one where it's like you're on a BMX bike and then there's pontos everywhere? If that's one, it's really fun. Citadel? That one looks cool. Um, Otherwise there's a bunch of death matches. Rub Oil Rig Rampage? Okay. Love Party Sumo. Okay, Sumo. Atomizer. Vehicle Deathmatch. Okay. Uh, DM Maze? If I haven't played that. Deathmatch Maze is probably what the DM Maze is? I don't know. I thought I played that before. It's not. Maze Deathmatch. So pretty much same thing. Olimpo? Okay. Western? That one could be fun. It looks interesting for sure. Yeah, those are times 3. Also, document forgery sales are times 2, so 300k this week. Not really that good. I've done 3 or so videos on document forgery sales since I've gotten it. I think you've seen enough. I don't think I need to do another one, so I don't think I will. You have 3 times Gerald contact missions. They're the contact missions, like his actual contact missions or his last play missions. So they'd be in missions. So you've got like this one is one of his actual contact missions, and then his last play missions, which are like a weird kind of like they're a contact mission, but like they're separate. These are also on times 3, which these ones have career progress tied to them, the other ones don't. So if I were to do some Gerald contact missions, I'd do the last play, which looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them, which if you do them all in hard mode, shouldn't be that hard to get the full career progress done. You have times 2 research progress, so let's see, do I have Agent 14? I don't. But if you'd have Agent 14 on your phone, you can call him and request. I think it's called a research mission or research something. Um, for research progress, and you get times two. Essentially, all the research progress you get from that mission, it's times two this week. So pretty good way of getting research. Um, and then we have some kind of decent bonus or discounts that kind of go into that. Got some miscellaneous ones here. 40% off Mark II weapon conversions, so that could tie in with the research progress because you get upgrades through research progress. And there's also 50% off ammo, which special ammo I'm 90% sure is also 50% off. So both those kind of go with the research progress in a way. And now we can get on to the actual property discounts. First off, we have a continuation of last week. We have CEO offices, not the upgrades or anything, on 50% off. The only one I'd recommend getting in there is the accommodation, but if you have a mansion, you can just spawn there anyway. You can teleport there, so I wouldn't get the accommodation if you really want to spawn there for whatever reason, like load into your office. You can get the accommodation, but I probably wouldn't. But that's the only one I would kind of advise getting. All the other ones you don't really need. Safe and gun locker, don't get them. I think everything after that is cosmetic stuff, right? Yeah, cosmetic. Don't get the gun locker, don't get the safe, and maybe consider the accommodation if you feel like spawning there. There's also the same free LSI vehicle warehouse and 40% off the document forgery and upgrades. So that's on sale again. I really wouldn't recommend it. It's going to take you a little bit to get your money back. And by a little bit, I mean like a long time, because it's like 300k on times two. And it's like 400k just to buy it. And the 300k on times two is with all the upgrades, which are pretty expensive. So it'll take you about 5 of them, which is about 1.5 million at the lowest. So yeah, not that good of a business to get into. There are like two tiny benefits. It ups stuff. It has space for it in the nightclub basement, which it doesn't get you that much, and it also has a 50% off bonus for claiming cars in the salvage yard, which instead of 20k is 10k, which also isn't that good. So I really wouldn't get the document forgery office this week, even though it is on times two sales. But I just wouldn't get it. It's not that good. Now, vehicle-wise, we have, starting on Legendary, some pretty decent vehicles. And get starting on two-door. Yes, it is. We have the Silvestra going for about 700k. It does have the missile lock-on jammer and weapons, and some really, really nice customization. It's not that good in performance, but it is a nice-looking car. 700k, I don't think is a terrible price. I'd say if you like the look of the car, like just by itself, you'll like the customization, and you'll probably expect the performance. And I would probably recommend it if you like this style of car. If you don't like the style of car, you might like the customization. But if you don't like the style of car, I probably would not recommend it. It's a nice sounding car, at least in my opinion. Really good customization, guns. Free mode performance, it's there, but not quite. It won't win you any races. If you're wondering, it will not win you any races. If you like, if you like the style of car, definitely get it. I'd say you would, like 9 out of 10 you would definitely like it. 90% of you would like it if you got it. So it's pretty cool liveries. I think it has a wide body kit, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I customized it. I feel like I remember putting a wide body kit on there. Or like some splitters and bumpers and skirts that made it look like it had a wide body kit. I don't know. It just has a decent amount of. It has a little bit more than decent. It doesn't have a lot. I'd say it has a good amount of customization. Um, so if you don't really like the car, obviously don't buy it. Next up we have the Raptor. I do have a customization interview. It is an old one. It's 500K. It's three-wheel. It's a three-wheel car. No customization. It likes to roll over. I made a mistake in buying it. It wasn't that bad, and then I started to drive it around the city, and you can't really keep it on its wheels. So, yeah, I would not recommend it this week because it's not that good. Even if you're interested in it, you'll get disappointed because I was interested in it. I was like wondering why everybody was calling it crap. I understand why everybody calls it crap. It's not worth it. Next up, we do have the Astron Custom. It does have a HSW. Um, it's a wide body version of the Astron. 1.2 million. If you like SUVs, I would probably get it. I don't know how much the HSW upgrade is though. If I had to guess, probably around $1 million. If I had to take a wild guess. Um, I don't exactly know if I, but it has I think it has a decent amount of customization. Um, at least a custom version of a car should have a lot of customization. Um, and it's obviously really fast, given that it does have HSW. Um, see, Astron Custom GTA uh HSW. Um, uh, price maybe. Thank you. Oh, oh. Fister Astron Custom and GTA Online costs 1.72. This week it's discounted, so $1.2 million from Legendary Motorsport with an additional $400,000 for the HSW conversion. Okay. I didn't think so in total you get it and you put HSW on it, just the HSW upgrade, no performance, no customization, you'll be $1.6 million into it this week, which I'd say is pretty good. I thought the HSW upgrade would be more, so I wasn't planning on buying it this week. But now that I know that, I think I'm going to buy it this week. Um, and then, okay, I think I'll address the whole video idea thing after, or once I get to the gun van, but, I have a little bit of a change I wanted to make in my own schedule, so, yeah, honestly, $1.6 million for this thing with HSW, if I had to guess, probably close to $2 million to get it fully upgraded. Honestly, I'd say it's pretty good for the best SUV in the game. At least I'm 90% sure it's the best SUV in the game with HSW. Um, I didn't know HSW was that cheap. I would definitely recommend it, knowing that it's that cheap. So get the Astron Custom this week. I'd say if you like racing or SUVs or wide body cars, I recommend it. If you don't really like either of those, then don't get it. I mean, even for free mode, it wouldn't be that bad. So honestly, I think if you absolutely know you don't want it, I would stay away from it. But even if you're like slightly interested in it and you have the money, I'd probably get it this week. We have another one, the Astron Custom for $630,000. It's a luxury car. It is a cloth drop top. Uh, the nice thing about it is the cloth actually changes color with the car, so it's pretty nice. Um, oh man, 600. If you want a luxury car, I would probably get it. But for the vast majority, I'm sure you don't want a luxury car, so I would not get uh the Windsor drop this week. I feel like 630K is kind of a lot for it. In my opinion, I don't really see a use in having a Windsor drop besides to have a luxury vehicle, which you don't really need in GTA to get by. Plus, you can just steal the freaking Super Diamond, which is honestly, in my opinion, a better looking car than the Windsor drop. So, yeah, I would not get the Windsor drop this week. Definitely stay away from it. Next up, we have Elitas, which has a decently good discount this week in the best run. 800K. It does not have the option for weapons, which is, to be honest, the only bad thing about it. It's a jet. It's for stunts. A really, really nice jet. It does have a missile lock on jammer. 805K. If you're looking for something to have fun while flying around in, I would recommend it. If you're looking for a plane purely for utility purposes, like flying around and shooting things, this obviously won't be it because it obviously doesn't have guns, so I wouldn't get it. This is, I'd say, only recommending it to people who like doing stunts in the air and you don't care whether it has weapons or not. This is definitely that kind of plane. Um, this was, I think, my first plane after I got my hangar. This was definitely my first jet. I think it's my only jet, actually. Yeah, all my other planes are propeller planes, which is kind of crazy. Um, you know, my first and only jet. It's a pretty nice jet. I don't use it as much as I used to. This before I got some faster helicopters and some better planes. This was my go-to get across the map quickly vehicle. It's pretty fast, nimble. I like it a lot, and I'd recommend it if you want a nimble plane and you don't care if it has guns or not. Um, let's see. Next up, we have Warstock, which is a really good website this week and also a really bad one discount-wise. I'd say it's mainly good than bad. First off, you have a free rocket Voltic, which, let's see, normally goes for about $4 million. So within these 2 weeks of GTA, 4 million, 3 million, and 2 million just for special vehicle stuff. So a total of $9 million you're getting for free this week, or over these 2 weeks. Plus all the bonuses. Let's see, we add up the bonuses. That's 9 million plus the million for logging in. It's 10 million plus 1.5 million dollars they're giving out for doing those community jobs. That is about $11.5 million. Now, obviously, it's all not going to hit the bank account, but most of it you'll see and be able to use. Um, I'm buying it right now. I think you can only get one if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But there's another one that I would not recommend. The Bugsters Burrito. I don't see a point in it. I didn't even know I had the trade price. It's probably 315K. I think non-trade price is around 400K. I don't see why you would get it, me personally. It's a Pegasus vehicle. I probably wouldn't recommend it. Nah, don't. don't buy the Bugstars burrito this week. Stay away from it. Unless you want to roleplay, then you might as well go play GTA RP. Because I don't think anybody's, unless you have a group of friends that you roleplay with, which maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you want to be a pest control agent, but sure, if you want to be a pest control agent, it's this kind of this week, but I would not recommend it at all this week. So, honestly, go on Warstock this week, sort it by cheapest, get the Rocket Voltic, and leave. That's what I would do. Next up is Southern San Andreas, which has some decent stuff. Let's see. That's two-door. That is off-road, and that is four-door, I think. Oh, no, these are two-door, okay. First off, we have the Click Wagon for 800 and about 50K. Not too terrible of a price. I do have a customization and review. It is in the muscle category. Has some customization. 850K. It doesn't have enough customization to justify it. It looks kind of cool, and the performance is kind of lacking. It can wheelie though, which is nice. I don't know, 850K seems like a lot for that. If you want an old car that has wood panels on the side, which, disclaimer, you cannot remove, I would probably get it. If you want an old woody car. If you don't want an old woody car, I think you can safely avoid it this week. Again, I do have a customization and review on it if you want to go check that out. Next discount this week on Southern San Andreas for two-door is the Ratel, not for the trade price of about $1 million this week, and the non-trade price of 1.3. I do have a customization and review on this. I would recommend it for the trade price. However, I'm gonna say don't even look at it this week. Sadly, it's a pretty nice car. My only problem with it is the wheels clip. Oh my gosh, it's a cool looking car. Decent performance. I like it. The only problem with me is the wheels clip into the ground. Occasionally, more than occasionally, like about 75% of the time. That's my only problem with it. But I can't recommend it this week because we have the Draugr for. Hold up, we got 983, 981 for the trade price. It's cheaper this week. The Draugr, which is the best non-HSW off-road vehicle, way better than the Ratel, is cheaper than it by like 2K. So it's pretty much the same price this week. That's why I can't recommend the Ratel. I wouldn't even look at it. I would definitely get the Draugr this week. I have an old customization interview and a weekly customization. For a little bit more modern of a customization. Overall, Draugr is a really nice vehicle. I'd recommend it. Has some pretty unique and pretty cool customization. I would definitely recommend it. Pretty cool vehicle. The fact that it's the same price as the Ratel this week is kind of crazy. So, I think it's a no-brainer to get the Draugr this week over the Ratel. And honestly, the Draugr would be the only reason I'd go on Southern this week. But yeah, that is it for discounts, at least vehicle and property ones. No. Wheel spin car with a Shogun GT, which I'm 99% sure it's a customization interview. I'm pretty sure I have a customization interview on this with this exact livery. Really nice car, hella customization, pretty decent performance. This is one I would come here and spin every single day. That's what I would do if I didn't have it. But since I have it, this is my first and only time spinning the wheel this week. I kind of want a second one, but I don't really want a second one because I don't know what I do with it. Mystery. Let's go. What'd I get? Oh, 5,000 RP. Cool. Because the Shogun GT is one, I don't care if you don't feel like spinning. spin the wheel this week. Every single day. If you don't have it, and if you do have it, if you want another one, definitely spin it every single day this week. But that is it for all the discounts and bonuses in the casino. Next up is the car meet. I have made it to the car meet. Obviously here we have the prize ride, which is the Cavalcade XL, and you should be getting the Cavalcade XL this week because you only have to place top one in one race. It's like a 1.3, $1.6 million car, somewhere around there. It's ugly right now. I'm sure you can make it look better. I'm definitely gonna be getting it. It's gonna be a video on the channel this week. I don't even think you need to watch the video to know to get it. It's a free card for one race. It's kind of a no-brainer. I don't think I need to talk more about it, but purchasable vehicles here. We have the Carbon Azure, which is a convertible, hardtop convertible, really nice car. I'm pretty sure it is removed. Purchase vehicle for about 200K. It's a really good price for this thing. It's a pretty cool car. I would definitely recommend it. Next up, we have the Furore GT, which is 450K. I feel like I have this thing, but it might be something similar. I don't know. Maybe a good car, might not be. I'm not too sure. I'll definitely get the Carbon Azure first, though. And then we have the 190Z, decent amount of customization for 900K. I think it might be a little bit too much. I do have a weekly customization, I think it is, on the 190Z. Yeah, I do have a weekly customization on that. I also do have a weekly customization on the Carbon Azure. I'm pretty sure about that. Furore GT, again, I don't know if I have it or not. Definitely get the Carbon Azure. But if you know what the Furore GT is, if you want it, probably get it. 190Z is kind of a lot for what it is. I think that's really up to you to get it. And then the HSW vehicle, obviously, is overpriced as usual, about $3 million. No, but that is it for everything in the car meet. Next up is Simeon's. I have just made it to Simeon's. I'll definitely come over to Simeon's this week and probably get every single car. The Felter must get 145K, but still a pretty good car to this day. Some customization, really nice looking car. Definitely get it. Next, we have the Rapid GT 400. Huh? Don't mind them. The Rapid GT for 130K. Not bad. It's not a great car, but not a bad car. 130K is pretty good for that. Next up,
what if crime really does pay? Oh, please.
Next up, we have the Damon for 170K. Honestly, I think that might be a little bit too much. Then again, I haven't actually
The bills just keep piling up. It's a fucking nightmare. Oh, please.
Is that all he says? Aw, please. The Damon, I haven't customized the actual Damon. I've customized the Western, like the Lost MC Damon. I don't know if the Damon has much customization. It might. I don't know. 170K for a bike, though, kind of seems like a lot. Next up, we have the Coquette, which is another musket this week for 150K. Really nice car. Next, we have the, after that, we have the Entity XF for about 800K. It's an OG supercar. If you want an OG supercar, definitely get it for 800K. Me personally, I would recommend it, but I also wouldn't. It's kind of a lot for really what it is. I don't know. It's all right, but yeah, that's it for Simeon's. Honestly, come here for every single thing if you want anything. There isn't a reason not to come here. So that's it for Simeon's. Next up will be the gun van. We've made it to the gun van. Everything in here, at least weapons-wise, is 40% off. Battle rifle, tactical SMG, heavy rifle, a Strickler, compact DMP launcher, precision rifle. Don't ever get the precision rifle. It sucks. I know from experience. Battle rifle, it's alright. Probably wouldn't get it though. I mean, it's discounted if you want it, definitely get it. Everything else, I'd say probably get this week. Throwables, I think these might also be discounted. Not too sure. Body armor is body armor on 40% off this week. So everything in the gun van is 40% off. Totally did not drive here in my new Rocket Voltic. Totally did not slam into the gun van with the rocket booster. But what's going on this week, you may be wondering. Obviously today is the weekly update video, tomorrow is the non-GTA video. Saturday is the weekly customization video, which will include the Ratel, the Raptor, and the Rocket Voltic. I'm gonna have 2 customization interviews this week. I'm thinking the main one Sunday will be the Astron Custom, because that will give you more time to think about it.
In fact, I prefer it that way.
Monday will be community death matches, which are ×3. Originally for Tuesday I was thinking document forgery, but then too much of those on the channel, and then I decided Benny's customizations, and then I realized how much the HW upgrade for the Astron Custom is, and I decided, you know, I'm gonna get that this week, so that's gonna be the main one on Sunday. So then Tuesday's customization interview only leaves the Cavalcade XL, which the reason why I'm doing that Tuesday, it's a little bit later in the week, is because it's win one race for a free car. Like, why not do it? It's kind of a no-brainer.
You hear a gang war's on the way? Let me know. I'll stop.
So that's why I'm choosing Astron Custom will be Sunday. You have more time to think about it and decide. And then Tuesday, Cavalcade XL, because you don't really need much to decide on if you're going to get a free vehicle or not for a single race, in my opinion. And then Wednesday will be Gerald's last play, which is ×3. I don't feel like doing his actual contact jobs because those don't really help me with anything.
Check 'em out.
So, yeah, it's kind of what I am thinking of for the week. It used to be pretty alright. Definitely a vehicle heavy week for sure. Not much in terms of money besides the 500k and Gerald's last play, which Gerald's last play is probably not that good money making wise, but why not do it? And I can actually go somewhere on the map to start those. So yeah, but that's what I have going on this week, video wise.
I don't like staying in one spot for too long.
And that's gonna be the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.